Syntropic Agroforestry. It's easy to start and arrange. Yeah, it's easy even to achieve the permaculture principles with something that you understand. So what we do, we make 5 beds. This one we call the tree line, then this one is a grass line, then a vegetable line, a grass line again, then the last one is a tree.
This is a grass line?
Yeah, the second line.
This is a grass line?
Yes.
This is?
This is a vegetable line. Yeah. This is a grass line again. This is a tree line. So why I told you we start with the new one is so that you see them as they come. So you understand when we get to the older one. So this is the latest one. It's about 50 days old. We made it in April
This year?
April 13th this year. So the principle in the tree line, we basically have a tree in every meter on the tree line. A tree in every meter. And when you plant these trees, you bear in mind your needs. What are your needs, your general needs? My general need is I want food, I want firewood, I want also to build. The things that you want from your plant, so you consider them. So with the tree in every meter, we also now, because we know how banana is a permanent food, we incorporate banana. So in every 3 meters, we put a banana. So in this farm, there's one thing you notice, that in every 3 meters, we'll have a banana, and in every meter we have a tree. But this tree again, we will alternate with the tree we want. We want food, we want biomass, we want timber, we want firewood, because you can't just plant fruits, and when you want to build, you go and take some of this tree from another. You need to incorporate them. So we can start working. Here we have a very, look what is suffering, it will come up. Then we give it a shade with the cassava. Most fruit trees, I've tried to give them a shade with the cassava, and we also try to cover the ground completely so that we don't lose it. The chicken that keeps scratching them, but we try to cover the ground, 1 by mulch, 2 by cover crops. So in between the trees, we also incorporate a lot of vegetables in between. There are some areas you'll find they have picked, some areas have not picked because this maize was on top of it, so it took a bit some time to pick. Now we had to remove the maize. We made it inside the maize. The maize had already been planted, so we inserted it inside. This is the one that was already existing. So the loquat there, there's a banana here, there's an orange here, there's a gravelia here. You see every meter. There's this one, pomegranate, and there's the gravelia. You see in between, this is how eventually all the farm will look like. Like in between is busy with food, this one, soya, there's vegetables, there's sabon and the cover crop.
That one has not just grown by itself?
Yeah, this one has grown it in itself, but all the others we've grown. Yeah. So if it is food, we don't remove it because we need it. So in between all the trees, you see there's a mango here. You might not see the mango.
Where is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the mango is here.
So this is a shade for the mango?
All these are to cover the ground for. Mango is the primary crop here. The trees are what we want here. But before we eat them, we are not just leaving that space like that. Yeah. The tree also needs support. You see, when they survive together, there is a lot they get from each other. So the mistake that we normally do is to let trees grow on their own. And then we get the troubles of there's no support. You cannot live alone. You are very young, you're left in the forest to live alone. You see, but now you are young, but this one is coming up to cover you as you get older. So continue. We have the mango. In between, I try to put this, I call it the second placenta. There's
paipai. Now it's 1 meter.
Yeah, now this one is in between the meter because these are things we can do at some point.